Good morning, Blazers. I want to thank you for joining me this morning. I have a few things to go over with you. First, let's start with thanking Mr. Palmer, who's behind the screen here, my wingman. He's running the stream. I want to thank him and Blazer Media for their continued growth this year with our digital age and the things that we need to do to try to run our school in this age of COVID. So I want to thank Blazer Media and Mr. Palmer for all their efforts and support this year. Next, attendance. Attendance has been an issue all year. I've heard from many of you, many of your parents, teachers. It hasn't been a good system. And we've been trying to make corrections and maximize our efficiency as best we could, but it just wasn't working out. And early last week, we were notified of a major technological glitch in what we were doing using Infinite Campus. So, just like much of this year, it's a work in progress, learning year. We're going to have to stop what we were doing, and we're going to have to make a change. I sent out an email earlier to all of you with the bullet points of the change. I just want to review that so that many of you hear it, read it, know it for Monday, because it's going to be a significant change from what we were doing. First, when you come in the building in the morning, we've adjusted the bell schedule to add in a 6-minute homeroom period. Now, it's not the traditional homeroom that you would think of. It is 6 minutes strictly for attendance. And this homeroom period will be the period that we will take our daily attendance from. On your schedules, inside of your flex block, you have a flex homeroom already assigned. It was assigned earlier in the year. Those are the sections that we are going to use to do and complete our daily attendance. All right? So when you come in the building, make sure you read your Infinite Campus schedule to see the most up-to-date flex homeroom assignment that you will have. You will also notice a few changes in Infinite Campus as we are going to be working on making these corrections for next week. Things might turn off for a time over the next 3 days, including the weekend. So please, Monday morning, before you come in, check your most up-to-date Infinite Campus assignment for your flex homeroom, and that is where you are going to report at 7:35 for 6 minutes to get your attendance taken before going to first period. Now, many questions have arisen. If you're a virtual learner, you are still going to have to check that section in Schoology for your teacher's directions on how to have your daily attendance taken. So log into your Schoology, you go to your Flex Homeroom section, your teacher will have instructions there on how you should get your daily attendance taken. Please check Schoology, and you must take care of attendance between 7:35 and 7:40 so that daily attendance can be submitted and we can begin our daily attendance process. So whether you're virtual or whether you're in person, the attendance homeroom taking period is from 7:35 to 7:41. All the attendance needs to be taken there. Many questions come up with that. Kids have asked, do I need to log into study halls still? Starting Monday, the answer is no. You do not have to log into study hall to have attendance recorded, but what you need to do, if you're a virtual learner, is you are going to use that time just like you would if you were in person here for academic work. Okay? Next, if you have an SDT normally scheduled for flex, that's student-directed time, you do not need to log into those sections for attendance. If you have any other flex assignment, you need to check with your teachers on login and attendance that is required for that flex. All other academic periods, the attendance will be taken by the teacher, but it will not go up into Infinite Campus until we can get the rest of what we need to do corrected, which is going to occur over the next few days. So again, to review, every day in person or virtual, 6-minute homeroom attendance period in the morning. And we are going to take all of our attendance information that we need out of that one period. And we're going to move forward with this and correct what we need to correct from the first half of the year. Next, I want to thank all of you for your continued efforts with COVID, the guidelines, hand washing, masks, the barriers. Continue with that. Do not become complacent. We've made it this far, and you've been doing, everyone's been doing at the high school, a very good job. Let's continue with that and keep going, keep doing what we need to do. That way we can keep our year functioning as it's currently functioning. Finally, as we approach the middle to end of the first quarter, I want all of the Blazers listening right now to understand that right now we are different than we normally are in our traditional sense. Right now is an opportunity for you to grow and build your soft skills. And what I mean by soft skills is this. You need to have time management skills. You need to have drive skills. Your assignments are given to you. You have to make sure you push yourself to turn those assignments in. It's also a great way to increase self-advocacy. You need to communicate with your teachers. We're using a tremendous amount of technology, and as all of us know, technology is wonderful when it works correctly. Sometimes it doesn't work correctly, and sometimes we may not know. If you view something in Schoology or in Infinite Campus dealing with your grades that doesn't seem right, it's up to you during this time of COVID when communication is ever more important to reach out to your teacher and ask a question and make sure if something's wrong, you identify it so we can get it fixed and we can get it corrected. But right now is a great time to work on those soft skills. And why do I mention this? Well, as we approach the middle to end of the first quarter, there's a tremendous amount of assignments, either blank or the teachers haven't received them. And I've received that feedback from many teachers. So please make sure you are looking at your Schoology assignments, you are turning them in when they are due, or you're reaching out and communicating with your teacher if there's an issue. And you get that work in. And you learn the skill of time management, self-communication with your teachers, because that's going to be important as you move on to the next phase, which for some of you is college or into the workforce. Communication's key to being successful. All right? I thank you for joining me today. I hope in the future I can do more of these messages. Please remember Monday to report to your flex homeroom assignment so attendance can be taken, and we'll get this thing back on track with attendance. I thank you, Blazers. This year is going to be great. Stay positive, and I'll see you later.